You're listening to WooSox Insider, presented by your Worcester Red Sox.
All right, after another 2-week hiatus, this time for the holiday, not because we were lazy. Welcome back to another episode of the WooSox Insider podcast. I'm TQ alongside our lovely, handsome producer. The hair looks great today. I don't know why it just struck me, but it did.
I had the windows
Dylan
down
McCaffrey.
on the ride here.
Oh,
So I got the natural hair dryer going on the highway. Thank you very much.
The summertime hair dryer. Dave Leonardi, just studly as ever. And then joining us once again, Steve Oliveira. Steve, thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a shame that it took this long to be invited back, but I won't take it personally.
Our first ever two-time guest.
There's people that haven't had one chance.
Shouldn't be offended. Okay, then never mind. I'm so thankful for this opportunity.
Yeah, and next week we'll be back with Mario. So you got the invite for round 2 before Mario. Yeah.
Well, I'm at least number one Oliveira. Take it.
Right. You are.
I mean, your episode blew up. It's by popular demand. The ratings demand that. I do want to address America right now because I know what they're thinking. They're thinking that we had a 4th of July on Monday and fireworks. We had a Chris Sale day on Wednesday. We had the Wave Bus on Thursday. More fireworks on Friday. Unibank fireworks. There's no way these guys are pumping out a podcast this week. Well, you're wrong. We came in early. We got it done. Here we are. We're back. WooSox Insider.
I came in later than I usually do. I was 15 minutes late to this. But anyway, including the Chris Sale rehab assignment last week, Steve, was the consummation of the final part of a 2-part bobblehead series. Walk us through it. What was it like for you?
Oh, there goes the mic again. The first time he wants to talk. Steve's in a house of horrors this morning.
The first time we get serious.
Oh, I'd say just rip the headphones out and use the computer.
I might have to.
We got you. We got you there.
I know, but it may happen again. But wow. All right. So yeah, sometimes, unlike a podcast, sometimes things that you plan out ahead of time go perfectly as planned. And to have Chris Sale here for Tate Matheny's bobblehead, you know, when Tate made that amazing catch of the year on sale day last year, it was just a perfect, you know, the universe just falling into place. So yeah, it was awesome. It was a great coincidence. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my Matheny bobblehead here. So if I drop it,
I'll grab my Sale bobblehead.
Oh my gosh! Could you guys like hold them up to the side of the screen right now?
Wow. Let's see. Can we connect it? Like, which way are you? Are you on this side?
You're on the other side for me, but I love it. It looks great anyway.
Yeah, like that, right? Yeah, we can
actually. Can you pass it? Can you pass it all the way? TQ, go ahead.
Ready?
Put it all the way through. Oh, there it is. Okay, perfect. Yeah, there you go. Look at that coming together. But
Dave's gonna have a lot of fun with that in editing.
Yeah, that was what I was coming in early for.
Good luck making that work. Yeah, but but yeah, Tate Matheny. No, it was a great coincidence again. No matter how well you try to plan things out.
For those of you who are listening in the audience, TQ and Steve are doing a very good job of holding the bobbleheads. They're doing a great job. Steve, your headphones, I can already tell, went out again.
Is this an audio mostly medium? Did I misunderstood? Sorry. Yeah. Oh goodness. My apologies for the technical difficulties. I just want to.
How many bobbleheads did we give out yesterday?
5,000. We do 5,000. Yeah, and you know, sometimes 5,000 will last you most of the game and almost everyone who comes to the ballpark. But with the great crowds we've been getting this year, and particularly on sale day, we went through them very quickly. By first pitch, we were out at the gates. You know, certainly a hot item, but Chris Sale helps a little bit. You know, doesn't hurt.
For the turnstile, you don't think it was just your bobblehead? You think that they were also here for Chris Sale?
You know, for budgeting purposes, I'm going to go ahead and say it was bobblehead mostly. You know, maybe Sale helped a little. You never know, but we'll see. Who knows? We'll try it again sometime. We'll have Sale come back. Maybe
We'll have him back.
we'll have him back.
I certainly hope not.
I mean, yeah, fair. He's welcome back.
He's always welcome, but I think everyone in Worcester, if you're a Red Sox fan, you're saying, I hope I don't see you here again. And it's not in bad taste. It's just well wishes,
I will say the one exception might be the owner of whatever steakhouse he took the entire team to on Wednesday night. That person might be a little bummed that Chris Sale's heading out of town, but we'll see.
That's very fair. That's very fair. So Steve, what do we have coming up? We touched on it a little bit, but what's a promotion or a town takeover that's really just pulling you in that you can't wait for?
And this is uncensored. No negotiations,
right.
and the players union. You can talk freely now, Steve.
Good to hear. The shackles have come off. I'm excited.
I forgot. Yeah. Say any name.
any name I could say.
Any name.
How about this for a name? David Ortiz. Heard of him?
I've heard of that guy.
Possibly,
right? So he's getting inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame later this month, the weekend of the 23rd. So in honor of David Ortiz and his achievements, we're going to do a David Ortiz bobblehead. And even better, it's on a WAPA's game. So he's going to be wearing a WAPA's jersey on the bobblehead. And that's going to be Wednesday, August 31st. So that is one that's coming up. I think people are going to be really excited. Again, I think we're going to have a great turnout, sale or no sale that day. Big Papi, obviously a Red Sox legend. So that's one I'm really excited about. And then 21st, our last bobblehead of the year, Smiley. I mean, everyone loves Smiley. Yeah.
I forgot about that.
That's right.
Oh, we did talk about this last time, how it's like a torso kind of bobble. It's the whole thing bobbles.
Yeah, I was going to say, how does that bobblehead work? Is it just like the legs are like the stand for it?
That's exactly right. And his big body.
You know,
again, I know many of you can't see me, but I'm bobbling my whole body.
Is that like one of the in movies, there's always like a vintage car driving down a desert road, and it has like the hula girl glued to the dashboard.
Yeah.
Is that what Smiley's going to be like? People are going to be super gluing Smiley to their dashboard. He's just going to be hulaing around.
Pretty much. Yeah. I think it's a great idea. Next time Decaf drives in with the windows down and getting that wind through his hair, Smiley will be bobbling along. So.
Maybe part two, grass skirt for Smiley.
Ooh. Yeah, I like it.
It's pretty fun.
I was just going to say another bobblehead for Smiley could be with the hula skirt if we have like the Margaritaville day here again.
Oh, or just country themed fireworks. Yeah.
1 second.
I love to get like Woofster and like a Tommy Bahama shirt if you're taking notes, Steve.
Yeah, let's
I'm totally writing these things down.
Let's just pitch all of our favorite ideas to Steve. I think we might have done this last time too, where we just
I need a phone case because my phone case broke about a month or so ago. So I need a WooSox phone case.
WooSox phone cases. I think it's a great idea. In all honesty, we solicit ideas year round because the process has to start early. I think, like I mentioned last time, we're end of this season, October, November, we start that process for next year. So it's never too early to start brainstorming. And I like these ideas. I think Smiley obviously has some legs, and we can do something with Smiley every year.
He hardly has some legs.
He barely has legs, but I love the idea. I think like a luau, Margaritaville, Smiley's a good one. Or Woofster with the Tommy Bahama. I also like maybe a dual bobble. Who knows?
Many of our fans remember the Margaritaville fireworks that we used to have in Pawtucket. And my fondest memory of those was Rick Medeiros, who many of our fans know, the king of WooSox Nation, Rick Medeiros. He would star in our advertisements and promo videos in Pawtucket because he was just such a great personality. And I remember that a video starring Mike Monaco where Oscar Hernandez's cocktail mixer went missing. And when we cut to Rick in a beach chair getting ready for Margaritaville fireworks, singing "What Would Jimmy Buffett Do?" He's a treasure. You gotta bring those back. Shout out Rick.
Oh,
Steve,
there it goes again, Steve.
I'm taking a drink every time Steve's muted. Drink of coffee or C4
There
energy
you go.
drink.
Yeah, everyone
Bipolar.
at home. Everyone home, take a drink. Exactly. Now I was gonna say I've heard from some fans a Rick Medeiros bobblehead.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah.
that'd actually be legendary. People would come for that.
Would he be in the blue woo?
Ooh, he might have to be. Maybe it's like a blue woo sort of, not an action figure, but you know what I mean? It's a race car kind of thing. That would be.
We're gonna have to have Rick on soon. This is now the second guest I'm talking about while we have Steve sitting right here. And as Steve is talking.
Who you should have instead of Steve. Yeah, let's.
Yeah. I'm just looking for improvements. I'm like, okay,
yeah.
Well, Mario, that'd be good. That'd be good. Rick, we should definitely get. One of my fondest memories of Rick, also from Pawtucket, is he had like this green golf cart he would drive around, just around the parking lot. He'd bring people to their cars, bring them to the gate, back and forth, help everybody out, making sure everyone's feeling safe, feeling good. And then at the end of the day, he would get out of that little green golf cart with a white hood and get into his little green mini coupe with a white hood. And it was just like, his work car and his life car were the same, but one was just a real car and the other was a golf cart. And it's just such a great look.
The Green Hornet, right? Is that what people call this?
Yeah.
His car?
He went from the Green Hornet to the Blue Woo.
Yeah. Rick is a legend. Actually, that reminds me, he's a legend. So in Rhode Island, and I guess I don't know when the podcast is coming out, but Saturday, July 9th, we have our WooSox
2 days ago.
Day. 2 days ago, WooSox Heritage. It went great.
What a hit!
It was amazing.
What a hit!
Oh God! All those people from Rhode Island and all the WooSox jerseys. It was amazing. It was amazing. So, WooSox Heritage Night was a blast.
I think my favorite part of it was / is going to be, as we're recording this on Thursday the 7th, is hearing WooSox baseball in a ballpark again. What a banger!
The world's gonna stand still. It really is. Like whatever concession stand you're working for, it's like the national anthem. It's like, hang on, everyone stop. WooSox baseball's playing. We will continue in 2 minutes and 48 seconds.
I can't wait.
I was lucky enough, my first year in Pawtucket, my first ever video was editing the newest version of WooSox baseball. So I'm excited to dig it out of the archive for this Saturday. I mean, I'm excited that I did that and it happened and it was awesome.
So I have a couple young kids, and my now 4-year-old at the time of that last season in Pawtucket was absolutely obsessed with WooSox baseball. We played that song. I kid you not.
Shout out to Bria.
100 times a day. Yes. Special guest. But yeah, WooSox baseball. That song is still just etched into my mind, and every 6 months we'll just make an appearance because it is absolute classic, and I cannot wait.
How far do you think you can get reciting the lyrics?
Oh, boy. I think I'd have to hear it once more just to get into it, but it just go ahead, start me off.
That's not enough.
All my life.
I look forward to the spring.
Yep.
Green grass, blue skies, every little thing.
Yep.
Oh man,
the warmth of summer. Summer moonlit nights, right? Am I skipping ahead?
Favorite team playing under the lights. It's a family from tradition.
More than a fling to catch a rising
star and to win a ring.
I think win a ring is the bridge. Is the second bridge.
Right.
Yeah.
I messed it up.
So we got to the bridge.
Stand and
couldn't
sing.
Couldn't make it.
I don't know.
Couldn't make it to the chorus. But if you want to hear the chorus, folks, come on out to Polar Park 2 days ago for WooSox Heritage Day.
It's on YouTube. You can go give it some likes, some views.
Please.
It is.
All right. So everyone, you missed WooSox Heritage Day, or you didn't, but you're listening to us now. Steve, what do we got coming up later in July that they can make up their fix for some minor league baseball.
One that I'm super excited about: Friday, July 22nd, Unibank fireworks, Christmas in July. All right, so
when is that? Friday,
July 22nd. Mark your calendars.
All right? Oh, your mic.
It's fading.
It's not even like cutting out. It's like giving us a slow dissolve to nothing.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, everyone, go ahead, have your polar drink. But yeah, so Friday, July 22nd, Unibank fireworks, Christmas in July. The music will be Christmas music on a hot summer day. We're gonna plan to have Santa here at the ballpark. We know Santa.
Second time Santa's coming to the ballpark this year.
I know him.
When was the first time?
Santa was here. He came out for a first pitch. No one knew.
He wasn't even throwing the first pitch. He was accompanying someone who was being honored with the ceremonial first pitch, and Santa was just there to chill.
I mean, fair. Like, what is he doing at this time of the year? Right. Like,
he's in the off season. Yeah.
Right.
He's
enjoying Polar Park. He's enjoying the Polar Park up north and in Worcester.
There you go. But yeah, so Christmas in July, I think we're gonna see some folks in fun Christmas sweaters, Christmas hats, like I said, Santa, fun music.
It's a great bit. Is this like based on anything, or is this just a fun goof?
Not really. I think it's just kind of a fun goof. It's sort of halfway, not really, but sort of halfway to Christmas. And it's just just a goof, like you said. Just trying to have a little fun.
I'm kind of really excited. Like we'll dress some stuff up in tinsel and we'll play my favorite Christmas song, and we can go around and name them or not. My favorite Christmas song, unprompted, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. It is so haunting. Like, if you listen to the lyrics, it's about a family tragedy.
Because that's everyone thinks, you know what my favorite Christmas song is? You know why I'm listening to holiday music is for tragedy.
It's for vehicular.
You are one of a kind, Decaf. You are one of a kind, brother.
That one is, that's good. The best part is, should we open up her gifts or send them back? And they'll go, send them back. Love it. Classic.
Are the Bat Boys going to dress up as elves though for Christmas in July?
Oh, that'd be awesome. The umpires and Santa gear, maybe. Oh.
Consider it.
I think the real question is Decaf or Steve and Decaf. This goes for both of you. You both had some pretty festive outfits throughout the year. Steve on Easter, Decaf, just whenever you feel like it. Are we getting Santa? Or are you paying your homage to Santa? Are you bringing the hat? You bringing the fake beard, Decaf?
I did get Santa to appear at the holiday photo shoot. As soon as Santa arrived, I mysteriously disappeared. So maybe I could work that out again, and maybe Santa could pull up in some WooSox gear. I think that'd be a treat. He'd have a bag of gifts that he throws like t-shirts out of.
I've never seen Decaf and Santa in the same room. Oh. Anyway.
That's great.
Yeah.
Can't wait to meet him.
I was just thinking about my favorite Christmas. It might be kind of a sad one too. Last Christmas, by Wham.
Oh, well, that's
it's really
okay.
about
Wham.
Heartbreak.
Yeah, but Wham.
Wham. Yeah, you want to Wham.
Is there a Bare Naked Ladies Christmas song, TQ?
There's a Bare Naked Ladies Christmas album. And my favorite Christmas song, thank you for asking, is on that album. Surprise, surprise. Huge BNL fan. They've gone platinum 3 times. Anyway, it's called Elf's Lament. And who does it feature? And I think their first publicly released Christmas song, none other than Canada's own, just like BNL, Canada's own Michael Bublé, featured on the song Elf's Lament.
Wow, what a crossover.
It's actually interesting. We're all picking like weird themes for the songs, because that one's about the elves in Santa's workshop unionizing.
Just the classics for us, huh? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's a lot about empathy. It says
Our
before you
DJ
wish
has a
for what
quote
you
up.
wish for, make a list for who's been naughty or nice, but consider the price to an elf. Because, the elves have to make all your toys. So consider their time,
No one thinks about the elves. No one thinks about the Oompa Loompas. These are the backbone of our economy.
Kirby didn't even like to make toys.
Yeah, he wanted to chase his dreams.
Wanted to be a
Wanted to be a
dentist.
Just like Dr. Charles.
And
Yeah,
now he
that's
works
the
at Polar
reverse.
Park.
Yeah, that's right.
Now Dr. Charles is busy giving gifts.
I know
Dave, what's your
nobody asked
favorite
me.
Christmas song? I
Thank
want to
you,
ask you.
Steve.
Yeah, no
Thank
problem.
you, Steve. I don't know the name of it, but it's the one where it goes like do 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 do. I just like it because when I would watch it like in school, and the band would have that like
Is that from the
giant
Nutcracker?
wooden thing
Oh
that you
yeah, the
slap
Nutcracker.
together. Yeah, that's what it is. I just like the song just because of that wooden thing. We had like a rehearsal thing where like it wasn't band kids. We were just like doing different songs in class.
Let's go.
And I got to do that wooden slapper, and that was my favorite thing ever. And that's the only reason why I like that song.
Is that the technical term for that instrument?
The slapper.
I don't know.
The wooden slapper.
That's what
I think
it's
that-
wooden and you slap it. I don't.
Yeah.
I think that
Okay,
you're
okay.
the slapper.
Your composer was like, all right, Jenny, you're on the trombone today. Grace, you're on the trumpet. Dave, you're on the wooden slapper. Steve, you're going to be on the cymbals.
I have
I'm
no
just-
idea.
I'm just picturing you now, like rummaging through your stockings by the fire on Christmas Day, pulling out Charleston chews, and just in your head hearing.
And there's also always G2 Pilot pens in my stocking. Those are my favorite pen. Get them every year.
Ooh. Steve, what's your favorite pen? I have a favorite pen, and your mic is out.
audio
Decaf.
again.
Decaf.
I get to go. I get to go.
Yeah, he has to go. Steve's in timeout. Decaf,
I
what's
actually
your
had a
favorite pen?
completely different thought, but say it again. David's favorite what?
Favorite pen. Pen.
Oh, this is a much less exciting question than I thought it was going to be. Favorite pen. Let's go fine point, like the ones that are like basically Sharpies. Those are beautiful to use.
So you're going fine point Sharpie pen.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Steve?
I'm a standard. Give me a ballpoint pen with a cap, not the clicks, because
Ooh.
the click I feel like I don't know, they're not as trustworthy. Eventually the clicker goes.
It's
if
not a
there's no
toy.
cap, if there's no cap and it's in your pocket, it'll explode sometimes, and you get it. Just give me a standard ballpoint with a cap.
I'm a ballpoint Bic Atlantis guy. It's a clicky top,
Sure.
but reliable clicky top. It's not one of those that like unscrews easily and sometimes you accidentally unscrew it. It's a good solid ballpoint clicky top pen. We all agree that the twisty bottoms are terrible, right?
What's a twisty bottom? Is that the technical term for the pen? When
Yeah.
Like
you go to
you
the store?
twist to get the pen to uncap.
It's not capped.
Oh.
It's not a clicky top. You don't click the top of it to get the pen out.
Yeah.
You have to twist the bottom like a salt
Yeah,
or a
almost,
pepper
yeah.
shaker almost. And then when you twist, the pen reveals
Yeah.
itself.
That's too much work.
Dave, you got a unique answer to this?
Oh, I said it. The G2 Pilot pens, man. There's no
Okay.
other way to do it. There's
There you
no
go.
other way.
Okay.
I get the variety pack every year in my stocking, along with some chapstick.
Ooh.
The exciting
Yep.
things in life.
Speaking of
What
exciting,
kind of chapstick?
Oh my gosh. Okay, no.
It's got to be
cut
the
off.
classic. It's got to be the classic flavor.
more
I don't do
chapstick
flavored chapsticks. It's just the classic moisturizer.
Right.
What about Burt's Bees?
I've never had. No, I just get the regular chapstick.
See, and
No, no.
decaf.
Okay,
Here's where I'm
actually-
going with this. Have you guys ever beezed before? Do you know what beezing
Oh
is?
I think I
Burt's-
do.
Burt's Bees is like a peppermint chapstick, so it's a little bit spicy. Beezing is when you put it on your eyelids as like a little pick me up to wake you up if you're tired.
Don't do that, America.
Stick to C4s, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Crush them. I gotta
Get us
say
back
right
on
now,
track, Decaf.
Speaking of exciting, I'm looking at a helicopter flying over Polar Park right now. We had a flyover on Monday. I don't know if it was planned, but it was the most perfectly executed flyover that I've ever seen. It was during God Bless America. I'm not remembering that wrong, right? Like God Bless America was like
You're
crescendoing, and we had 4 helicopters fly over the field in unison on 4th of July.
I was asked about it too, and I was like, I am 99.9% sure that was not planned, and it was just an amazing coincidence. Like
We were live on television, and it's like, here's the singer, here's the flags, and there's the flyover that no one knew was gonna happen.
So it definitely isn't planned, because any flyover, it's planned based on timing for the fans listening at home. When you're out enjoying a ball game, it might seem like, wow, they started singing the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, and then right as they were finishing up, the flyover came. We have Worcester Airport near us, but they aren't flying out of Worcester Airport anytime we have a flyover. So it's based on timing, because they might be a half hour away or something. So we have to tell them, hey, first pitch is at 6:45, or like opening day, first pitch is at 3:05. So flyover is going to be at 3:00 or something like that. So to have it in the 7th inning, the middle of the 7th during God Bless America, how would we have known how long the first 7 innings were going to be?
That's true.
And I can tell you, I had the experience at Fenway a couple of times back in my Fenway days of helping with the flyover execution. And by that, I mean the TQ point. It was all sort of planned out ahead of time, right? Where you do a sound check with whoever's doing the anthem, you time it, right? They may even do it a couple of times to kind of get an average. In the meantime, we're watching that, we're timing it. We're with a pilot who's, there at the ballpark, who's also timing it on his watch and whatever. And then TQ's point, then game time coming up, first pitch, right? Pre-game ceremony. I'm up near the roof of Fenway with a pilot who's got this complicated radio thing that's talking to the actual pilots in the jets, right? And I'm on a headset with the production team who's counting down, when we're about to start the anthem, all this stuff, right? I'm relaying those times to the pilot, who's relaying up to the pilot up in the sky. And it's intense. It's amazing. And it's also terrifying, right? Because again, I'm up on top of Fenway, looking out on the horizon where the plane's coming from. And these were fighter jets too that are unbelievably quick, right? And you're looking out, there's 20 seconds left on the anthem, and you don't see them. And in my head, I'm like panicking, oh my goodness, we're going to miss the flyover. It was probably for 4th of July or opening day or whatever. And you think, we're not going to do it. I'm going to mess it up. I mess up the flyover. And sure enough, with like 5 seconds to go or whatever, they just come like out of nowhere and make it happen. And it's the most terrifying thing when you're up there doing it, but it's amazing when it actually gets pulled off. It does take a ton of coordination between pilots and people on the ground here. So to do it on 4th of July here during God Bless America, total fluke. You couldn't have planned it better.
You couldn't have. We try.
Yeah.
And that's hilarious, because I think that whenever I've seen a flyover, any fan, like there's about a 10-second period where you're like, that was awesome. And then you're like, all right, time for baseball, time for this. Like that was weeks of preparation for that 10 seconds that we just got. That was like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah. I mean, and even, I guess I can even talk about the flag, right? We have that huge flag that goes over the Worcester Wall that we do for special occasions like on July 4th. And one of our great Fuller Park ambassadors, Kevin Hardigan, was a longtime firefighter here in the city of Worcester, but he and his team of friends, including a bunch of firefighters, they come and they help get that flag set up. And I think, as you guys know too, that's a bit of preparation where earlier in the day, you have to properly fold the flag a certain way. Huge flag that's, 50 feet long.
The size of the Worcester Wall.
And the height of the Worcester Wall, right? So that flag has to be folded with a bunch of people and then roped up to the top of the wall and sort of in a tarp. And then you need a bunch of people on top of the wall before pregame, during pregame, and people underneath the wall to catch the flag, and it's this whole coordinated thing that's awesome, really cool. And you said you get the cue, you drop the flag, it's there during the anthem, boom, get it off. It takes 2 minutes, 3 minutes total, but there's so much preparation that goes into it beforehand just to make sure that those 2 minutes go flawlessly and people see it and think, oh, that's so cool, and all right, on to the baseball game.
So some mutual friends of mine and Kevin Hardigan's were actually here on Independence Day to catch the flag, and it was their first time ever on the field at Polar Park. They were blown away. So I'm going to give a special shout out to the Goldstein family, specifically EG, the umpire, Eric and Joey Goldstein, because not only were they here to catch the flag during our pregame ceremonies, they went to the game in Boston that afternoon. There was like a 1:30 start, and they were at Fenway watching the Sox on the 4th of July, came back to Worcester and helped out in our pregame ceremonies and caught another game. Just 18 innings of baseball, no problem.
And watched an awesome win. Awesome bottom of the 8th home run on the 4th of July. We're undefeated on 4th of July's here in Worcester. Tells you something. We're America's team.
There it is. Steve, we're at the time of listening to this. It is July 11th. In a week is the All-Star game, Major League Baseball All-Star game, which signifies generally the halfway point. It's always a little bit later than halfway, but we're on the road the week leading up to the All-Star break. So at the general halfway point of the 2022 season, what's your favorite moment so far?
Wow. Maybe this is just being a prisoner of the moment, but I really think that July 4th game was the moment. I mean, there's all the pregame festivities that go into the 4th of July, obviously. And then the baseball game was amazing, right? Comeback victory there. And then followed up by the patriotic fireworks and the biggest crowd that we've had all season. I think that's easily the moment of the year thus far. And again, we just came off of having Chris Sale come here as well, and I still think that trumps it.
I see that. Dave?
I completely agree. Just hearing the crowd, like it was one of the few times at work I've ever gotten goosebumps. When that home run was hit in the 8th inning, just the sheer noise of the crowd. When that home run was hit was just insane. So that has to be my favorite moment of the year as well, is that game on July 4th.
Yeah, a lot of our content team, our staff photographers, social media team that were down field side getting photo and video of it, posting everything, said that was the loudest they had ever heard Polar Park. Loudest they had ever heard it. It sounded like there were 40,000, not 9,000. It was crazy. But Decaf, do you have a different answer, or are we?
I do. I finally found the date of it.
Ooh.
A little engine that could named Roberto the Rocket hit a walk-off home run on the night that the Roberto the Rocket mascot was unveiled. So Roberto Ramos hits the walk-off home run on the night that the Roberto the Rocket mascot is unveiled. Couldn't have been more storybook. Sparked a nickname that'll follow him his whole career. It was also the same night as Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals, Celtics Heat, which I very much wanted to watch. And that home run sent us all home. So not only was it one of the finest moments of the year that I got to help produce in the TV broadcast, but it also helped me get to support my Celtics beating the Miami Heat 127-102 that night. Favorite moment of the year, Roberto the Rocket.
Good answer. Like we're on Family Feud.
What about you?
I think mine. Yeah, I think mine is opening day. Still, there was obviously a lot going on opening day, and you look back at opening day 2021. Everyone and their mother is here Jaron Duran, who's the guy everyone's talking about coming into the season, ends up going deep twice that game. You go, wow, you couldn't have scripted that any better. Opening day 2022. Who's everybody talking about? Tristan Casas. What does he do? 477-foot home run over the Shearwood Diner on Summit Street. It was just majestic. And again, couldn't have scripted it any better. And it wasn't even, if I remember correctly, it wasn't even like that cold on an opening day in April. It was a little bit overcast, but like cool 50-ish degrees. It was just a nice day. So that sparked the spring in baseball season, and certainly Independence Day, where that sparked, it's summertime, baby. It's summertime, and baseball and the Worcester Red Sox are hot.
I know, and winning a lot of games. Just I know minor league baseball, not everyone's coming for the wins and the losses. Totally get it, right? They're coming for the experience that we provide, but it doesn't hurt to have a fun team that is winning games and also that can hit the ball like far.
Yeah.
So
You'll see us in Vegas this October. Make no mistake.
wow.
Decaf saying
Coming for the
book
cup.
it.
The
Calling
Governor's
it now.
Cup.
I'll book a Vegas trip right now. I'm in. You guys want to go? Let's do it.
Let's regardless book a Vegas trip for end of season.
Let's do it.
See you all there.
All right. I think that's all the time we have. We got to get our day of game meeting started soon here. But Steve, always a pleasure. Always.
Nice. Thank you again for having me. It was an honor. I look forward to being your first 3-time guest. In the future.
We'll see how Mario does next week, and then we'll revisit.
Fair enough. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
If you guys are looking for tickets, call the ticket office at 508-500-8888 or visit WooSox.com or stop by the team store and the ticket office and get hooked up for the next time you come out to Polar Park. But thanks for listening. We'll see you all soon.